Remember that shocking video of transnational gangs seizing apartment buildings in Aurora, Colorado? It rattled the country before the election, underscored just how much was at stake in that election. Today, the inside story from the woman who lived it. Crime correspondent Jason Mattera has this report.
With all the inaction from the Democrats, my only hope was for Donald Trump to get elected. That was the only chance I had.
Cindy Romero says her break from being a fully committed progressive came in the summer of 2024 when Tren de Aragua stormed her apartment complex and took control.
We look out over the walkway between the two buildings and we see 6 people coming from the 3rd floor, coming down the stairs to the 2nd floor, and there are 3 automatic weapons. Everybody has a gun. They're just random criminals. These are very organized. They had the whole block.
Cindy pleaded with cops and city officials for help. What she got was silence. Some even downplayed the problem.
That's what was going on in Aurora, Colorado. I saw all the lying. I was watching all the denial. Cindy Romero at first was, very angry. And why isn't the city doing anything? And why isn't the police doing anything? The Romeros started reaching out to local news stations, to tip lines.
When Cindy's surveillance videos of the gang siege were about to go public, Aurora City Councilwoman Daniel Jurinsky jumped in, convinced that if Cindy and her family stayed put, they wouldn't survive.
Put together this whole plan. I showed up, brought some people with me, showed up with a U-Haul, and got them out of there.
We were too scared that we would be murdered if that was released while we still lived there.
That night opened Cindy's eyes. Her lifeline wouldn't come from the party she trusted for decades. It would come from the man the media told her was the villain.
And I was so shocked and humbled that he was the only one who would listen. I'm reaching out for support. I'm reaching out for someone to say, you know what, this is wrong. The Trump administration did that.
Her story went national, and Cindy says the contrast between the last White House and this one isn't abstract. It's visible, it's real, even when you're stopped at a red light.
We don't have strangers coming up to us at stoplights and jumping on the hoods of our cars demanding money. We don't have to worry about people kicking in our doors and seeing shady people on our Ring cameras every night. I feel like it is getting better and crime is coming down, and I feel safer in President Trump's America.
Cindy Romero told us that she couldn't stand Donald Trump for most of her adult life and didn't vote for him prior to 2024 either. But then reality mugged her. Her own party ditched public safety, and it almost cost her everything. And now she's part of this eclectic mix that makes up the Make America Great coalition.
The Democrats have sacrificed so many of their own voters to criminals, to crime. Jason, we're now a year out from when Cindy exposed this transnational gang takeover of that apartment building. How has the Trump administration specifically addressed the problem of Tren de Aragua?
That's a great question. So obviously the White House has been aggressively arresting criminal illegals. But in addition to that, just 2 weeks ago, the U.S. attorney in Colorado hit 30 individuals, including alleged Tren de Aragua members, with indictments for drug smuggling, firearms trafficking, and murder for hire schemes. One allegation is especially gruesome: a $15,000 plot to kill 2 people with a $5,000 bonus if the killers brought back the severed heads as proof. These were the type of people just roaming American streets and running up apartment complexes under Joe Biden.
Yep, brought into this country by the Democrats. And President Trump also telling the United States military to blow Tren de Aragua boats out of the water, which is an improvement, I think. Jason Mattera, live from our Florida newsroom. Sir, thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.